weeks Anadrol, 2 weeks Anavar, or 2-day Anadrol, 2-day Anavar, what method do you think is better? So I think that, you know, oral steroids don't really have a place in lifestyle bodybuilding other than like pre-contest, or if you just want to like fuck around with them. So if you're looking to make results, the best way to get, you know, good results over the long term is to have high injectables for a long time that don't affect your health in a negative manner and allow you to progress on your workouts. Adding in orals is not going to do anything but give you some kind of acute result. Like you might get stronger for 2 weeks, and then what? Then your strength goes back down and you got to work your way up again on the injectables. So what was the point, right? It was just fun. It was just to fuck around, you know, it was just to have a good time. So when you're using orals, just understand that, you know, they're bad for your health and they're only useful for recreational purposes unless you're using them pre-contest. There's no like way to use them in a manner that's gonna like intelligently help your progress in the long term. There's no reason to use them. With that said, I do like to take an Anadrol before heavy workouts, and I do like to take some Anavar if I am, you know, doing a little mini cut. So would I use them together? Would I use them back to back? No. I would use Anadrol during a phase when you are cutting. It could be good on your big lift days, and then Anavar is good to just keep in every day if you're on a cut. I wouldn't use orals, like I wouldn't use something harsh like Anadrol every day. I would only use it on training days, pre-workout, because it peaks fast in the blood and you will get the strength right away when you need it. You don't need to have high blood pressure, Anadrol, you know, side effects when you're just sitting in your house trying to eat your food to recover. There's no reason for it to be in the blood. With Anavar, if you're cutting, obviously Anavar is great, you know, pre-cardio, pre-workout. It can help with strength. I think 50 milligrams of Anavar a day for 4 to 6 weeks is great if you're cutting. I wouldn't use them together. I don't see the point. What type of doctor is best to find for TRT? Endocrinologist or urologist? Or are the TRT clinics best way to go? So the first thing I want to say about TRT is that most of the guys who take TRT are lying about the fact that they get it from a doctor. Most guys just get their TRT, you know, the same way most guys get tests, and then they just take it and say that they're on TRT, you know? If you are going to go through a doctor, they're not going to give you TRT unless you're like a 50-year-old man or something. They're just not gonna. Unless you find some super progressive doctor or some shit, they will give, you know, a girl who goes in there and says she wants to do hormone replacement to become a man because she's transgender. They'll give her 250 milligrams shot a week, no problem, no problem. But as a man, if you're less than 40, 50 years old, you're going to have to cry and beg to get TRT from them, saying that you're depressed, you have erectile dysfunction, you're going to kill yourself if you don't get TRT, and you have to show low test. And I'm talking like low. I went in there and had a clinically low test, and they would not give me TRT. They told me just hold on, man, just hold on, just wait, and it will come back. You'll get it, you know, it'll go up. Maybe it was a bad test. They want to test you a million times. They want to give you Clomid. They want to give you HCG, anything before they give you testosterone replacement. So honestly, bro, unless you're sure that they're going to give you TRT and that your doctor's super progressive or you have that kind of relationship with them, I wouldn't even bother, because it's a huge liability for them and they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. The clinics will give you TRT. They will hand it to you. They will give it to you, no problem. They won't barely even talk to you. Send them your blood work and they'll have it for you next day. But they'll charge you $100 to $200 a month for it, and they're not going to offer you any support. They're just going to give you blood work and they'll give you your TRT. So what's the point of that? You might as well just do it yourself and get your own blood work. It's way cheaper. So I don't know, man. The TRT system in this country today is broken. If you can go, like, if you can find like a legit doctor that really wants to help you, or you're an older guy, then I think it makes sense. But otherwise, I don't think it makes any sense to even bother going down that path.